Am I the asshole for wanting to move out of my brother's place? A few months ago, my brother Mark and his wife offered me a spare room in their house near my college. I live there rent-free in exchange for helping manage the budget of N's Airbnb next door, which is simple and something I enjoy. Mark is rarely home and works abroad, so the only people around are two cleaners and N's sister Leah, and she is 56 and has a learning disability and functions at about in 10-year-old level. I used to get along with Leah when I only saw her occasionally, but living together has been very difficult. To keep it brief, here's some of the things Leah has done. She stole my clothes while I hung them to dry. When I asked her about it, she would say that these clothes were given by her late mother when she was still a teen, which is obviously false. Sometimes she would throw major tantrums if I insist that they're mine. I only have a suitcase and a half worth of clothes, so it's easy to keep track when something goes missing. Because of the first major argument we had about my clothes, she has resorted to hitting me with a ginormous bar stool whenever I would walk around her in the kitchen, and this has happened more than once. She has blamed things she breaks on me and tells I broke them, which I get in trouble for. I used to lock my doors, but when Leah told that I wasn't letting her in my room, I had to keep it unlocked even while I went out, and in N's words, "This is my house. You don't get to tell my sister where and where not to go." One time, she went in my room after another huge argument. She stole my only good pair of jeans when I hung it out to dry, came into my room while I was asleep, and hit me in the head so hard my ears rang, and I saw her run out the door. I told my brother, who told Anne said nothing. Recently, Leah was caught on camera taking my Pandora bracelet and denied it. When I showed her the video, she became aggressive. When I showed she accused me of discriminating against Leah due to her disability and wanted to kick me out. My brother convinced her to give me another chance. Her reasons were that, even if I caught her stealing my clothes, I shouldn't accuse her sister. Ask her if it's still accusing her sister if I caught her. She said I still shouldn't confront her sister, and that I should bring these things to her or my brother, and I used to do that until she started dismissing my concerns, and I never got my things back unless I confronted Leah or had someone mediate between us that was not Evan. I'm not being kicked out for now, but I want to move out. I'm moving back to my grandparents for a while, just until I can save up for a deposit for a dorming situation. When I did voice out that I wanted to move and got upset and told me nobody's going to do the accounting around here if I go. Am I really discriminating here? It genuinely bothers me feeling like I'm being wronged, and sees it as I'm doing something more vile than trying to fight for what very few things I have. Any advice is appreciated.